Hi. Okay, thank you, Alan. I guess it's my turn. How did I get here? I mean, how far back do I go? Just as a wee sort of background, I brought Morgan up from 7 months old on my own, and we lived in the village of Errol, which I'm very grateful for. I sold our house for a bit of a profit, and then I bought a bigger house, spent my profit on it, and was able to have a good bit of money in that house as well. So that's definitely helped moving forward. It was not easy bringing Morgan up on my own, financially, emotionally, very challenging. But to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't have had it any other way. If I had to do it all over again, I would do it the same way. Nobody knows what they're doing. Whether you wish somebody or on your own or whatever, you got to take each day as it comes, and you've got to be as positive as you can and just expect things to turn out well. That's all I can say. I'm going to talk more about that another time though, and about my philosophy of life and how I always expect things to work out. Sometimes they don't work out the way you think they're going to work out, but most of the time that turns out to be better. So that's something I want to talk about later on in a totally different video. Anyway, having courage and believing in yourself really, really does help a lot. And I have a wonderful son. I couldn't ask for anybody better. He's amazing. So thank you, Morgan. So yeah, Alan has explained how he got here. I mean, when Alan and I met, I'm going to start from there because I don't need to talk about much more about before that really. We met and we didn't know what we were both going to do individually, never mind together. We had quite different plans. Alan was going to probably spend the rest of his life moving about and not settle down at all. Settle down, whatever that means. And I was just finishing near the end of my course as becoming a prop maker, studying at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland in Glasgow. And I was going to go and live in France. Lockdown and Brexit happened, so that made these things very difficult, pretty much impossible. So, you know, I thought I knew what I was going to do. I'd wanted to move to France ever since I left living there. I lived there for a year, looking after 3 amazing kids whom I still adore. Not kids anymore. And you know, I loved it and I wanted to go back and I wanted to be there, but things change. And now, actually, I don't think I could bear to leave Morgan anyway, even though he's an adult. I don't want to do that. So it's funny how things work out. But one thing I will say is being adaptable and not making hard and fast rules for yourself, that's good, because you'll only be disappointed. But there's so much more out there. So having an open mind and not panicking and not being too structured. For people who know me, I'm not structured at all. It's easier for me, but I know for some people that's not easy. I'm lucky because I'm naturally like that. So yeah, just chill out, you know. Life should be happy and calm. That's really important. So anyway, I'm wavering as usual. So Alan and I met, and obviously things just evolved. And we decided quite quickly that we didn't really want to live our lives without each other. And we did various things, like I sold my house. I mean, Alan already had sold his house. I sold my house. There's a video, if you go back into Twa Dugs in a Van, you'll see a couple of videos of me trying to do that. It was very hard because Morgan was leaving, and it had just been us two, and I had so much stuff. I mean, ridiculous amount of stuff. I had to get rid of it all. We got rid of 90% of our stuff. That was really hard. What do you do with it? How do you go on without the stuff? I tell you what, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Absolutely a massive weight off my shoulders. It was difficult, but it's good. It's really, really good. So again, we'll talk about how we did all that stuff in another video. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about just now, apart from the fact that this is what we're doing together, and we'll talk about our togetherness in the next video.